Hi, everybody. Once again, on behalf of Accu-Stats Video Productions, it's our pleasure to welcome you to the 2016 Make It Happen 8-Ball Invitational. Yeah. We're in the Aramis-Simonis Arena here at Sandcastle Billiards in Edison, New Jersey, the home of Accu-Stats and the home of the Make It Happen series. This is our last match of the evening, but I want to remind you all, we're in the 9th edition of the Make It Happen series, and we have had 8 of these prior due to all of you great fans out there, and we really want to tell you how much we appreciate that. As you all know by now, being Make It Happen experts, we've invited 6 of the world's greatest players to come here and compete in a round-robin format. They're playing 8-ball, race to 10 games. Everybody will play 5 times over the 4 days, and at the end of the 7 p.m. match on Sunday evening, we'll have our players with the 2 best overall records compete in one more match for the championship and the right to call themselves Make It Happen 8-Ball Invitational Champion. Want to take one more opportunity before we get to the final match to say thanks especially to our 3 signature sponsors, Aramis, Simonis, and Diamond Billiard Products, for their continued support of Accu-Stats and of Professional Pool. And certainly we want to again express our gratitude to all of our Accu-Stats customers, not only with us here ringside, but those of you watching around the world. Thank you so much for your support, ladies and gentlemen. Without you, we wouldn't be here. You have made it happen. Yes. Okay, this will be our final match of the evening, and it's now my pleasure to introduce our 2 competitors. Player number 1 is from Trinity, Florida. He's a former Super Billiards Expo champion, and he's also a former Chinook Winds Open champion. He's sponsored by Mayuchi, arguably one of the most creative players in the last 20 or 30 years. Would you kindly welcome the Prince of Pool? It's Corey Deuel. His opponent's from Honolulu, Hawaii. This gentleman's the 2013 U.S. Open 10-ball champion. He's sponsored by Andy Cloth. It's my pleasure to also announce that he is the newest member of the Billiard Congress of America Hall of Fame, having been inducted just a few short weeks ago at the U.S. Open. It's the highest honor in our sport, and it's well-deserved. This guy has entertained us for years and years, and we love him dearly. Would you welcome the Rocket, Rodney Morris? Thank you so much, everybody. Your referee for this match is Mr. Carswell Ransom. Your official timekeeper is Julie Ha. Your official photographer is Carl Kantrowitz. And it's now my pleasure to send it over to the booth to the voice of Accu-Stats, Billy Incardona, and to our own Hall of Famer, Danny DiLiberto. Go ahead, Billy.
Yes, from Edison, New Jersey, at the Aramis-Simonis Arena. This is Billy Incardona along with Danny DiLiberto. This is day number 2, the final match. Day number 2, Danny. The final match slates Rodney Morris and Corey Deuel. Let me fill you up a little bit more about Rodney Morris. Rodney's played a couple matches in this tournament, and he's really played subpar. And I'm saying to myself, why is he not playing his game? Well, I had a talk with him a little earlier today, actually after the second round of today, and he said that he started to play with a low deflection shaft. And I'm kind of puzzled why a person would play with a new shaft right before he goes into a tournament. So he played 2 rounds with it. He didn't play really well with it, but he was, he played decently, but he didn't play really well. He changed his shaft, and since he changed his shaft, he's been practicing, and I was watching him practice, and it looks like he's playing a lot better. So I suspect that this match, he's going to play pretty good, and if he does, I kind of make him a slight favorite over Corey Deuel in this match. Let's take a look and see how well he will play in this match with his new shaft.
Well, he better play better because he hasn't won a match yet.
Well, he's positioned the cue ball on the rail. Now, he has a nice shot on the 15, but that's not really an advisable shot because of the position it carries. He's on the rail. He can only go forward. He's got a straight angle on it. So he elects to play a little more difficult shot than with the 13 ball. Nicely struck. Yeah, he seems a lot more comfortable with this shaft.
Well, he's got the 9 ball. I think he can go to the 13, which he did.
Very important for a player if he's been defeated twice in a row to start off strong. Because if he happens not to start off strong and he is 0-2 on with his record, he doesn't figure to do well. But if you start off strong.
And to the contrary, Corey Deuel last night beat America's #1 player, Shane Van Boening. So I don't know what Billy's input and Corey beating Shane. I think it's a toss-up. But now...
Yeah, well, normally I would think that going into this match, providing that both players were prepared to play, I would think this match would be a toss-up. But there's variables here that there's a lot of people don't know about, like Corey's not... And I don't think Corey is really mentally prepared to play. I've been talking with him, and he just doesn't seem like he's mentally prepared to play. On the other hand, Rodney Morris, he wasn't really playing well because of the shaft situation. He's changed that. But I don't think Corey can change his mental state really that quickly. So,
well, each match means money, so that might make him change. And the same thing for Rodney. Rodney has to win a match or he's not going to get any money. Oh, he played the cut break.
Oh, that's the break he's been using throughout the tournament. He's played 2 matches, and that's the way he's been breaking in each of the first 2 matches that he's played.
Well, he made 2 balls.
But quite often after he breaks, the balls cluster up around this end of the table. And I don't particularly care for that break because of that reason. The 3 and the 6 seems to be laying pretty good, but the problem with that is how do you control the 3 ball if you play the combination? He's going to have a problem controlling the 3 ball, especially when you consider all the stripes around that particular combination. So therefore,
Well, at any rate, I think he better play it right now because I don't think he's going to fall any better than this on it. I think he has to shoot it right now, Billy, but he doesn't. He's got the 2. I don't think he's going to fall on the 3-6 as well now.
He'll draw between the 4 and the 8. Oh, no, he didn't. He went to the 5. Tough ball to shoot right here. It looks like he's going 2 cushions into the 6, and that's very dangerous because the angle that he's left himself with on the 5 isn't really ideal. Really not much you can do with the cue ball but go 2 cushions out of this lower right-hand corner. And some bad things can happen there. I'm surprised he didn't play the combination. Maybe he just didn't like the way the combinations was lined up and he couldn't control the red ball, the 3 ball. That's the lead ball of the combination. Let's see how well he does here.
Well, he can break him up a little right here.
He doesn't have to get, he doesn't have to end up with a shot. See,
well, now he made it worse.
Yeah, the combination now looked like a much better shot, especially after the results of that shot.
Well, he's got the 4, but that's not going to help him much. I don't think he can shoot between the 3 and 11 and shoot the 6. That's what he seemed to be aiming at. I don't like it.
He's got to play field goal position, and there's not much area for him to play position on. And even if he does end up a shot on the 6, and he does have a shot on the 6, he's going to have to draw into the 3 here with a real good stroke. I mean, he's really going to show us some stuff here.
I'm not sure he has total room to do it, but he does. Oh, he did. The tree goes in the side now.
I didn't think he could hit that side of the ball. Obviously, he could and did. He's going to brush the 8 here. Like he did. He brushed the 8.
He did brush the 8, but he's got the 8.
He should just roll this in. That's pretty good playing right there. Rack number 2 goes to Deuel. He ties up the match.
He must have got a new shaft also.
Well, he must have.
I'm kidding.
Score is tied at 1.
Yeah, like I mentioned, Roddy is 0-2. In his first match, he played Shane Van Boening. The score was 9-8. Van Boening and Rodney Morris was running out, and he missed the 8 ball. Had he not missed the 8 ball, he would have tied that match up at 9 apiece. And then they would have had to play one final game for that match. But he missed the 8, and then Van Boening won that match 10-8. And in his next match, he played John Mora, and he really didn't play well in that match. Mora defeated him 10-7.
Well, he made 2 solids here, Billy. So he must shoot the solids.
But, he got a good spread with the balls. Therefore, both colors are really pretty good.
Well, he has the 2, which I think he has to shoot right now.
I like him shooting the 1. I like him cleaning up this end of the table first because there really isn't a good key ball to get onto the 8. So clean up his end of the table first, and then maybe use the 7 as your key ball. Play 3, 5, 2, 7, and drop on the 8 off the 7.
Well, he doesn't have the...
Yeah, he's got to come back here. He's got to draw it back about 1.5 feet or so and end up with a nice cut on the 7 to his left. It'll go straight down table for the 8. He's got to make sure he's got a nice natural angle.
Well, he does have it. Now he can come 1 rail towards where he's standing. No, he went forward.
Oh, I didn't like that.
I didn't either.
I like going straight down. Oh, well, there's the 5. Excuse me, there's the 5. I'm surprised he didn't get rid of the 5 before.
Yeah, he could have gone to it right then, straight in.
That's the second time in this tournament I've shot the 8 before all my colors were gone. Anyways, he did that in his last match.
Yeah, it was your fault.
And I did it along with him because I thought that all his colors were gone too. And here I forgot the 5 was still on the table because I had him
It
playing.
was the 4, but nevertheless, he ran the balls. The 4 was downstream, and he didn't even think about playing position because he wasn't aware the 4 was still there, and neither did you, Billy.
No.
And that's rare for you because you're super sharp.
Well, up here I'm playing pretty good.
You are.
Yeah.
You are. I said it yesterday. You could have won this tournament if you were in it.
Well, you're trying to encourage me to start playing.
I'm trying to be nice to you, Billy.
No, you're
for
trying.
all the years of insulting you. Well, my girlfriend Betty came here with me, and I talked about you all the way here. I said, you want to find Billy, look for a guy that looks like a Boston Bull Terrier.
That's funny, Danny.
It's hilarious.
You're really picking up a lot of points here. I'm going to tell you something.
Okay. I know he made some balls.
Yeah, he made two solids on the stripe, I do believe. And that means that he has to shoot a solid. He's looking to see if he has enough room to pocket the 3. I don't think he can hit enough ball to do that. He has a shot on the 1.
Well, does the 3 go by the 9 later? Maybe not.
I think it does go by the 9. This is
Well, he's still got some work to do.
yeah. This is
Well, he can shoot the 1, the 2, and then the 3.
How about the 2, 7, 4, 3? You know, if he's in line to drop on the 7, that seems to be a tough ball to get on. So if he plays the 2, comes down and plays the 7, the 4 on the side, then he can play the 3.
Good route, Billy. Good route.
Well, he's not going to do that. He's going to play the 4, 3, 7. Or I thought he was in pretty good shape to get down there for the 7.
He was.
While the 4 was there. See, now the 7 is fairly low here. He can get in trouble with that ball.
Well, you got the right angle now to fall on the 7, 1 rail.
Yeah, well, now he's forced to play the 7 last, and he has to get below the 7 slightly. He doesn't want to get too high on it.
Yeah, he wants to get an angle where he doesn't have to hit the 15. Sort of like this.
No, I don't know. Now he's a little awkward. You think he's got to draw straight back. So
Yeah.
therefore, this is not really the position he wanted to end up in here.
You're right.
Wow, that was nice.
Yeah.
Now that was nice.
The only one who didn't think it was nice was Rodney.
Well, I'll tell you what, these guys have played 4 games so far, and neither one has missed a ball.
They played very well so far.
Score is now tied at 2 games each.
Well, I'll tell you, the difference here is Corey Deuel could still win the tournament, and I don't think Morris could because 2 losses won't get there. So if Corey can win the rest of his matches and beat Shaw,
I think it's possible that 2 losses can get there. I think that 2 losses may get there if Shaw goes undefeated. You know, I think there could be 3 players with 2 losses. And then if in your losses, if you were able to accumulate enough games, which he has, he accumulated 8 and 7 games in his 2 losses.
well, he made the cue ball. That's a no-no.
Like Mora, I don't think he can win the tournament. He has 2 losses, but he lost 10-0.
Yeah, that's
So
like
therefore,
3 losses.
so therefore, going into the tiebreakers, I don't think he has a chance. But since Moore's lost 10-8 and 10-7, I think it's mathematically possible for him to win, or at least get into the finals with 2 losses.
Well, you spend a lot of time in Vegas, and you're a good line maker. What do you think the line is for Morris to win?
You know, he has to get into the finals first. You know, and it's a parlay. What's the price of him getting into the finals? It's, you know, there's so many uncertainties out there right now that it's awfully difficult to even try to figure that one out. See, now Deuel lost 10-4, so that was one of his losses. He only got 4 games.
Yeah, he got pretty low, too.
So he's almost, no, Appleton lost, but he lost.
10-6.
It was 10-6. Yeah, Shaw really steamrolled him. Yeah.
Anyway, you know what? I'm going to wait till tomorrow's over. Then I'll have a better idea by the won and loss who still has a chance.
Now Van Boning lost 10-9, so he's really, and now he's got 2 wins.
Yeah,
he's got
he
2
can
wins
still
and 1
win the
loss.
tournament, but
So it looks like that it's going to be among the 3: Shaw, Van Boning, and Appleton. Now tomorrow is going to tell a lot. It's going to tell us a lot about who's going to be in the semis or in the finals. See, Van Boning plays Appleton tomorrow. And that's going to be a real big match. And I think the winner of that match has a real good shot at getting into the finals. Yeah, and that's going to be our 9:30 match tomorrow, which is going to be a very interesting match, and
Wait, what's he
there's a
doing
lot
here?
riding on that match.
The 11 dead, I guess?
He's playing the 12
Oh, he's
ball.
playing it, yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. The 15 goes in that pocket to the left of Corey if he can fall on it. And he might be able to do that the way the balls are sitting.
He's going into traffic here with the cue ball.
Oh, he knocked the 3 in the way.
No, the 3's not in the way.
The 15 still goes by the 3.
Yeah, it still goes. He played that perfectly.
Yeah, he can get on the 15 right now, rolling this in. Oh, he overcut it. He spun it. And that English made it overcut. Didn't need English on that shot. That was a mistake. For you people out there, don't English a ball in. Hit it where it has to be hit.
Wow, yeah, that first shot, he got himself a little bit out of line there.
Well, he's got the 7 up the corner if he wants to shoot it.
That's a pretty risky shot.
Well, he might never get that good again.
He might get good right here.
Might get worse.
It might get worse.
Yeah, that's not good. I would have shot the 7.
Well,
I probably would have missed it, but I would have shot it.
Well, right here, he can shoot the 2 and go up table, and then get a shot on the pink 4 and go into the 7-15. He decided
Again,
to do
I don't like hitting the balls when they go somewhere.
Yeah, but it's awful difficult to play real good shape on a ball to play good shape again when you can go into a ball.
No, it isn't.
Okay.
Now you got the angle to go to the 7. I think you go there right now.
Yeah, it's a little flat, but I think he can get there.
Yeah, that was the way to go. I like doing it that way, Billy. You know that. Fall on where they go. You don't have to hit them and hope they go someplace good. Look, now he's going to win the game.
He's a little out of line here.
He's going to have a good shot on the 8. He don't need the bridge. Oh, this is a tough shot.
Nicely done.
Not for him.
Yeah, how about that new shaft? It seems to be working out pretty good, huh?
Yeah, the new shaft is doing it.
Mr. Morris now leads the match 3 games to 2.
I'm just trying to make it exciting, Billy.
Say, Pat, did we pay our air conditioning bill this tournament? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Morris is playing a little better than he's been, so you're probably right.
So if he beats Deuel this round or this match, I think Deuel will be most likely eliminated. But he'll still
look
play
at
some
this.
matches.
He made the ball. I don't like where he's sitting. He made 2. What were they?
Well, he made 2 solids, I believe.
2
No, he
solids.
made 1 of each. Excuse me.
Yeah.
He made 1 of each. It looks like the stripes are much better, but he doesn't have a shot on the stripe. The 7's cutting off a little bit of the pocket. He would like to shoot the 6, but I don't think he can run that risk because of that reason.
Well, the 6 has a lot of pockets to go.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I think he might shoot the 6 because it doesn't have a lot of pockets. Actually,
he's got 4 pockets, Billy. Both sides and both corners. He can go to the side right now off of this ball.
The 9 doesn't. You know, he's got the pocket by the 9.
Oh yeah, he can go by the 9. That's what he's going to try to do. You got to get off the rail, though.
Yeah, he's got some problems here.
Oh, can he roll it in and hold it for the 7?
He might be able to do that.
That'll get him to the 1. He rolled it in, Billy, but he snookered himself.
No, I don't think
he's got the 7?
I think he got the 7 here.
It's close. He's looking at it.
Well, his body language says he has it, so let's take a look.
Yeah, the way he's aiming, it looks like it. No problem.
I like how these top players draw the balls so easily here. Watch, he won't put much force into this, but he'll draw it right back because he'll hit the cue ball perfectly.
You're right.
This is rack number 6. Side pocket.
They're going to be tie. 3-3.
Yeah. This is a very, very well played match. There's only been one ball missed in the match, and that was Deuel when he missed the 13 in the side. He's breaking good. Notice how that cue ball is going straight back. I don't think he pocketed a ball on the break, but he certainly got good action and controlled the cue ball well. So therefore, whenever you hit the break as well as he hit that break, you really deserve to, to produce a ball or so in the break, which he didn't. A little unlucky.
8 balls went past the head string.
Looks like the solids are the best balls, but of course, where does the 8 ball go? I think it may go in the upper right-hand corner. You really want to get on that 6 quickly because you don't want to use the 6 to go back up table with.
Well, he's got the combination right now, but he can't do much with the cue ball.
Right. So this is difficult here because I really wouldn't want to use the 6 to go up table with.
He might shoot the 6 next.
See, now he's got to make a good shot here. He's got to end up with an angle on the 6 to get up table for the 3 balls or the 2 balls up there, the 5 and the 1. In the 4, is that the 4? No, it's the 5 and the 1. So this is going to be difficult. Especially now, he might even end up straight in on the 6 here. Watch out.
Oh boy, that ball saved him. But he knew it was there when he shot.
I'll tell you one good thing that happened there. He sort of opened up the pocket for the 8 because if he plays the 6 as the last ball, now that pocket becomes a big pocket because it's now open for the 8. This is interesting. He may have to go forward, spinning at 2 cushions if he can avoid contacting the 12. I think he's too thin to do that. Oh, he does have the 4 there. I thought that was the 12.
Oh, what was that?
Well, he's going to shoot the 5, and he would like to brush the 13, get it a little further away from that pocket. Just a little bit, but not much. Or the 12, that is. This is a little tricky here because the angle that he has looks like he's going to get a little more movement with the cue ball than he wants. He may have to go cross table, play the 8 in the other corner.
Yeah, it goes in both corners.
So he should take a look at that shot because I don't think the speed of his angle lays really, really good to play the 8 in the upper left-hand corner. If I were him, I would really think about going cross table here.
I think that's what he'll do. Hit this on the full side and play the 8 in the other corner.
Like that.
That's right. He did
Right.
it good.
8 ball, corner pot.
So Morris has not missed the ball in this match, but yet he may find himself trailing by a game. And he does. Or he is trailing by a game, 4-3.
I think they went to the same shaft maker.
Wow. Well, I think Corey went to a sink.
Deuel now leads the match 4-3.
Or a shrink, I should say, not a sink. I forgot the HR. He went to a shrink. And Rodney went to a shaft.
How does it become shrink? I mean, we're talking about a psychiatrist. How did it become shrink? Is shrink short for psychiatrist? I don't know.
Well, you know all kind of stuff like that. Don't you ask yourself that? I know you know the answer.
I don't use shrinks or psychiatrists.
Well, you should,
know.
really. I mean,
You're right. You're right. I can't afford it, though, Billy.
You should.
I asked you to sponsor me to a psychiatrist, and you wouldn't do it.
Well, what a mistake that was, huh?
The cut break.
That break has continued to create congestion on this side of the table.
And I don't think he made a ball either.
Mr. Morris, you have an open table.
Well, I'll tell you what, I really wouldn't really care that much if I was Corey, if I made a ball or not, the way these balls are positioned. You know, if he can get out from here, he's doing something, I tell you.
Well, I think he has a chance.
You know, he has a chance. The 2 passes and the 6 is
The 6 can
positioned.
go into the 4,
Yeah,
you know, making the 6.
yeah. He's got some possibilities here.
They all go also.
Yeah, he's got potential to get out from here, but he better play good, because if he doesn't play real good, he's not going to get out from here. And even if he plays good, there's no guarantee he's going to get out from here. He might want to go into the 9-4 here. No, that was a mistake.
Yeah.
That was a mistake.
Now the 6 doesn't even pass, I don't think. Maybe it does. I can't tell from here. I wouldn't have hit those. Not that way, but that's why I'm sitting here with you.
No, you were 100% correct then. That made the situation worse. I thought he had a much better ball with the 6 to open up those balls with.
Yeah.
But now the 6 is nowhere near the 4.
Oh, this is no good.
No, he misplayed that badly. Now he's almost forced to cut the 7.
Or the 6 banks.
No, the 4 banks.
The 6 banks, too.
I don't think so. The 9's in the way of that.
It is?
Yeah. He's going to play the 7, and he's going to go into the cluster of balls by the foot spot. So he's going to bank the 4 here.
And he did it.
Now he's got to make another tough shot. He's got to make the 7 in the upper left-hand corner. And what's going to happen to the cue ball? Wow. So therefore, if he's able to get out from here, he should get 2 games.
And a pony.
Yeah.
He overcut it. One stroked it, jumped up.
I don't think Corey really has a legitimate shot, does he?
Oh, I think he's got the 10, doesn't he?
I think the 10's frozen to the 14.
Is it? I can't tell. From
Yeah,
there.
and now he's going to have to shoot the 12.
Yeah, you're right.
That's the ball to the left of the foot spot.
Well,
to
not
the right
wrong
of-
with
to the
that.
right of the
That's
foot
going to
spot.
open things up if he makes it.
Yeah.
Well, if you were playing straight pool, this would be a good break shot.
Okay.
In other words, he's supposed to make it. I believe he makes it. Get it?
Yeah, but he didn't really get the action off of that shot that he wanted. I don't know if he can make the 13.
Well, he can make the 10 in the side.
And that's off angle there.
Not much.
You know. It's very missable.
I think he can go to the 11 now.
He's going to dig down. He's going to try to draw it quickly to the rail.
Oh, he got it. Got the 13, but I would have liked to got the 11 out of there.
He would like to do some damage down this end of the table, but I think he's laying pretty awkwardly on this ball. He's going to send that 2 ball down here, and he may end up clogging that pocket. You know, after pocketing the 13, that 2 ball is going to come down here and could spoil a little bit of what his plans are.
I think the 2 ball will hit the center of the rail. Oh, you were right.
You better go in.
It did.
Now he can shoot the 11.
And then the 9, yeah, he got good here.
Yeah.
Maybe by accident, but he did get good.
I think his original plan was to save these 2 balls for last. But since he's ended up where he did, now he's
Oh,
forced
he
to go.
got good. He just got to miss the point when he shoots the 9 to go down to the 15.
He's not going to play. He might play in the side here, the 9 in the side.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that'll be best if he could.
Yeah, that gives him a natural angle for the bottom
Yeah,
ball, the 14
he's got
ball.
it.
I'm surprised they don't play shape for the 14 ball there. You know, I mean, that's the correct ball to play shape for.
You're right.
Because you can't afford to fall thin on either one of these 2 balls, and I think he has. He's drawing into the 14 now. With inside English, so you don't need to do any of that if you play shape for the ball that was on the rail.
Now, does the 6 pass, does the 8 pass the 6, or could he go to the side?
And I think he's going to be forced to go to the side here. He's a little flat on the 14, so therefore he's going to have to hit this with a little more speed. And when you do that, sometimes that pocket shrinks up on you.
It didn't shrink up, Billy.
No. In the meantime, he's going to end up getting a little more separation here, like 2 games, 5-3. That ball skidded. When he shot and hit the 8, it skidded. Fortunately for him,
He overcut
he
it.
didn't need to cut it. Had he tried to cut that ball, it would have went forward, and he probably wouldn't have made it, but he didn't need to cut it, so therefore he was able to get it. I think they should clean the balls there, because when balls start skidding, there's a reason for that. I don't know if there's something on the cue ball or the 8 ball, but there's something on either the cue ball or the 8 ball. I would request that the balls, or at least the cue ball, be cleaned. If I was Rodney, for sure.
Well, Rodney's falling behind. He needs to win one.
And he has yet to miss a ball, and he trails by 2 games. Of course, yeah, he got out of line on the 7. That's correct.
Well, I heard a ball fall.
Yeah, he made a ball. It was a solid.
You have the solids.
And he's in really good shape on the 5 to do something with the red 3. I don't know what he can do with
Well,
the
he
3.
can go forward and shoot the 3 in the side if he can get straight in on the 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got that.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of an angle on that 5. It'd be difficult for him to control it.
Yeah, but he can shoot the 4 and get straight in on the 5, and that'll get him to the 3. Well, he don't want to shoot it.
I think he's going to have to shoot it.
Yeah, he wants to.
Nice
Why
stroke.
not? Look at this.
I don't know if he's got the good angle. I don't like the angle that he's left himself here.
Why not? He can
No.
go forward and shoot the 3 in the side.
It's kind of tough that he was straight, see?
Yeah, why? Why is that tough, Billy?
Because he doesn't have a good shot. Yeah, this is not a real good shot here. You know, it's not
Oh,
a
he
hanger,
didn't, he
trust
didn't
me.
shoot hard enough.
Well,
that's
he
all.
couldn't afford it because he was straight. He might have went into the pocket. If he had a little angle where he would cut it to his left, and could have went toward the 10, but he didn't have that angle. So he has fallen short because it was a hazard there. Well, you know, it was a tough shot.
That was one stroke. Bad stroke there.
Yeah, but that's the way he plays. He one strokes a lot of his shots.
Well, that's the end of him for this game, I believe. I don't see any problems now.
I come down and get these 2 balls quickly. I want to get this 12 for sure and go into the 8. I like shooting the 12 and just kissing the 8 here. That'll put him in line for the 11. See, he can shoot the 12 and go toward the 8 because he's got. Well, that's
Now, he could shoot the 11 now.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a little more difficult though.
Where you going, cue ball? He
Yeah,
could
he's gonna be
scratch.
okay.
He
He's
could
gonna be
scratch.
okay.
Oh, all right. He's good. Oh, he got good here. The 14 to 15 passes. He's going to get out here, Billy.
Well, he should get out. He looks like he's straight on the 14.
No, he's got an angle.
Is he?
Yeah, he's close enough. Perfect. Yeah, he's going to get out here, Billy.
Yeah. I like shaving any one of those 3 balls as a key ball as opposed to the 12. I think he can get a little bit of trouble with the 12. I mean, it's not really that difficult, but I think of any of the balls on the table, that one was the most difficult.
Oh, he didn't get it good enough. Oh, he's
No,
fine.
he's good. He's good.
He's fine.
If he ends up about a diamond short of that side pocket, you know.
Yeah, he's going 2 rails perfectly.
No, that's a good angle. He'll go 1 rail, play the 8 in the opposite corner. But therefore, he doesn't have that much of a cut. A little inside English, maybe a half a tip. And then he can play position for the 8 in the other corner. Is he going around the 7?
Yeah, he's going around. Yeah, he's going around.
I don't like that.
Why not?
I just don't like that shot because there's too much speed of the cue ball there.
Well, don't hit the 7 or you could scratch.
He's going away from the 7.
Mr. Corey Deuel.
Good out.
Yeah. He's
Now he's 3 games ahead.
Mr. Deuel now leads the match 6 games to 3.
Aren't you going to tell everyone why I'm laughing, Danny?
No, Billy, I'd rather have them think you're an idiot.
Well, that too, but you can tell
One
I'm
of
laughing.
the fans just told me why they call psychiatrists a shrink. Because he does something with medicine that shrinks the brain cells.
It's true. It's true. Carl looked it up. He Googled it, right?
Carl,
Did you
Carl.
Google it? You Googled it. Or do you know that because you went to a shrink? Oh.
Well, I'll tell you, they shrunk all of them.
Hey, Pat, I thought...
Oh, he changed the brake. Do you see what he did? He changed the brake.
Look what he did.
He hit the second ball.
I thought we were going to get a little air in here. What happened to her?
Well, what happened here? What's he got?
No. Is it? Let me see. Oh, yeah. What the? Oh. Okay.
Look at where the 8 went, Billy.
Yeah.
It almost went in. He's playing safe here, Billy.
6 ball.
He's playing the 6 ball.
What? I don't think you're good. You're winning. You got 3 games ahead.
Your second 45.
Just shoot the 7 straight on and stick.
And then he'll put him behind the 14. He might not have a good a shot there.
He's doing what I said.
Safety.
Yes, he is. He might put him behind the 7 or the 14 here.
Safety allowed.
Yeah, I don't think Corey can get the best of this.
Well, he might have to shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to see a few more safes, I think.
He's looking to bank the 1 using the 11 as sideboards. The sideboard here, I don't
He's
know.
going to have to stiffen it pretty good because it's going wide.
Yeah. Going to kick it to 7. This is risky here. You can leave the 6 easily.
Safety allowed.
That's a nice kick.
Yeah, he snookered on the 6.
No, he can. This is an easy safety if he opts to play safe. He can put him behind the 7.
Safety.
That's what he did.
Now he's forced to put him behind the 7 because he has no shot, and that's his only option. He would like to freeze him to the cushion if he can.
I think he could.
It's very difficult to do that.
7 ball. Side pop.
He's playing the 7 in the side. You know, from our vantage point, we really can't determine what type of a shot he actually has on the 7. I think he missed it.
Missed it badly. But it was a tough shot. I don't know. What does Rodney have?
Well, he does have the stripe here in the corner of the 12. He'll roll it in. I think he should go down for the 14 now. Off the 10. Get that 14 next.
You're right.
See, he has position to do that, and there's no reason at a later time to play position for it when you have it, especially when you have a lot of nice balls positioned
Yeah.
after you shoot the 14.
Rodney outmoved him.
Outpatient him. He showed more patience. Corey didn't have to shoot the 7, which he did. Rodney trails by 3 games. This will make it more interesting. Six to 4.
Rodney Morris brings that
Deuel. Morris to break the balls. I like Morris's break much better than Deuel's break, only for the fact that every time Deuel breaks the balls, they all cluster up on this side of the table.
And they're congested.
Yeah. And since the table is producing balls on the break, not very many breakers have come up dry on the break. I like the guy who can spread the balls the best, and that's Morris. So,
Six ball.
he made 2 balls on the break. I think he made 1 of each. Made a
Ideally, yeah.
solid in the stripe. Yeah, that's the ideal situation. When you make 1 of each color, then you have the choice. Tough decision on which way to go here. I think he's going to open up to 7 and 12 here, 7 and 13 now, which he did.
Where did you go with the cue ball? He doesn't need the bridge, but look at the shot he has. Yeah.
Even if he misses this, Deuel may not have a shot here.
But Deuel will still wish he misses.
If he misses
Which
it,
he did.
Now Deuel may not have a shot.
He doesn't.
No, so therefore it was a good miss. He's got to be really careful here, Deuel. That is, he doesn't want to open up that 112, I believe it is, because that's his salvation there, at 112, because that creates a little more of a problem for Morris. I'd stay away from that.
I don't think it's the 112, but it's the 1 something.
Yeah, 110 or whatever
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
the 110.
Yeah, 110, yeah.
What's he going to do here?
Well, if he comes off the 1, I think he's going to lose the game. But I don't know what choice he does have other than to do that. I'd kick it to 4. I wouldn't move that 1. I'd kick it to 4. He kicks well enough to hit the 4. And he could end up on that side rail. And then if he does that, then Morris won't have nothing but a difficult shot. No, I wouldn't have done that. He certainly opened up the door for Morris by moving that 1.
That's the end of him. Shoot to 10. Go to the 11. Well, he can't reach the 11, but he can get there later. Well, it's not the 11 anyway. It's the 13 down there.
Will the 14 pass the 1 in the side?
I don't think so, Billy.
If it passes the 1 on the side, then he'll shoot the 14 next.
That's what he apparently is doing.
Yeah. He should be able to drop for a shot on the 11 with a nice angle. He can go either 2 cushions or straight up table. I think 2 cushions is much better. That gives him much more potential for position on the 8 by swinging 2 cushions out of the upper left-hand corner now.
He did it.
Yeah, this is This is our routine shot, which is played quite often. Therefore, all the players are very familiar with that stroke and in that particular angle. This is rack number 11 with the pocketing of the 8. It should be, it is 65. Deuel.
Now 65 in favor of Mr. Corey Deuel. Go, Corey.
Yeah, he changed his break, and it's working. I think he made one of each, didn't he?
No, he made 2 solids.
Yeah. He made 2 solids.
The 6 ball seems to be the problem ball for the solids. Surrounded by 3 stripes. Semi-difficult to come up with a shot on it. He would like to come up with a shot on the 6 before the 4 is gone, but that's not possible now because the 4 is gone. See, to come up with a shot on the 6, he's going to end up with a fairly straight shot on the 6. And then with that angle, how's he going to play shape on the 7 or the 1? Overamped there.
Well, 6 goes in both corners.
He's perfect on the 7 to drop for the 6 in the upper corner. This is the correct pocket to play the 6 in. I'd shoot the 7 right now without hesitation.
He is too. He just pointed to where he wants to get.
I don't know what he's going to do.
No, he's going to shoot the 5 and keep the angle on the 7 or the 1.
No, he can't do
He
that.
can't do it.
I would shoot the 7 now. At least address the table and feel it. If you're laying too thin on the 7, then you go ahead and shoot the 1. So even if you play good shape on the 6 off the 1, what are you going to do from the 6 to the 7?
You're not.
So he's going to have to go 1-7-6 here.
Yeah, he knows that too.
1-7-6 he has to go now. No, this is, oh wow, perfectly positioned.
Yeah, he got good. Now he can go to the 7 and stop and shoot the 8 in the side.
And for you people out there that they don't recognize it, that was really a good pull shot. How he positioned the cue ball. Watch out, watch out.
He missed. Yeah, he was going to be out. 7-8, and he's out. Now he didn't, but Rodney's still got to do some maneuvering to get to the 11.
Yeah, he's not going to get to it now, I don't think.
No, this is the wrong angle. He tried to hit it.
And what good would have that done? I wouldn't even wanted to hit it. You don't want to push it any closer to that pocket.
Well, now he got really bad.
You know what I mean? I don't think he really thought that out well.
I think you got to shoot the 10 into the 6 and give it to him. Maybe snooker him on the 7.
If he had a good angle to do that, to secure the cue ball in a safe position, he probably would do it. I don't know if he has that angle. What he could do...
I don't think he's thinking of that.
But what he could do, Danny, he could play the billiard off the 10, make the 6, and then he would hook him behind the 12.
It's awful thin hit.
Yeah, I think it's a good shot, though. I think the billiard's the correct shot here because he ends up safing him much easier that way. Well, I'll tell you what.
He shaped him.
He controls the cue ball really nicely there.
And he kept the 10 out in the open, too. That was a winning shot there.
Now, can he kick this in the side? No? He's going to the corner. Now, this will be close because he really kicks well. Deuel really kicks well. This is going to be close.
Yeah.
Well, if the pocket was in the center of this top rail, it would have been closer.
Yeah,
But he does kick well. And Rodney's cue ball is a little suspect.
Right.
See? He's doing too much traveling with it. Again, see, he's on the wrong side of this ball. Now he's going to be forced to play the 12. And he's got an awkward angle. He's going to have to cut it slightly to the left, so he has to go forward.
Well, he's still at the table. Well, he's going to get out, Billy.
He does a lot more work in his outs sometimes.
Right.
He has to work hard.
We're used to seeing Darren and Shaw.
Now it's 6 games apiece after 12 games.
It's a race to 4 now.
Yeah. Well, when you watch a player run out, and it looks relatively simple, he's playing well. But as you can see, he even had to come with some shots there. It was all over the table. So the cue ball speed is not really one of his, his strong points. Ronnie's a power player. He's got a big break. He's got a good stroke, excellent shot maker. If anything, I think he lacks a little bit of the controlling of the cue ball in terms of the speed. 11 in the side.
Cue ball. Disaster. The ball's open real well. You got to take the stripes, I believe.
Well, at least the one banks cross corner. If it comes to that, because the one banking cross corner is not that difficult of a shot.
You're right. It makes the solids then.
Yeah. He's taking the stripes. Looks like he's going into the 13 right now. Going to hit the rail and then go into the 1 possibly. Open up that pocket. And then he has the 9 as an insurance ball in case something funny happens there. Most importantly here, you must keep your eye on the object ball here and make sure you pocket it.
Oh, great shot.
Nicely executed shot there. Okay, now the problem he has is getting down table for the 14. I'd try to get on that 9 now and come back down table and leave that 15 there. If he can do that in some way, he can get an angle to come down table for the 14. The 7 ball's in the center of the table. It's really a bad ball for Deuel. It blocks the path, potentially for him to come down table for the 14. He may end up coming down table and playing the 12 in this corner pocket here. So the 14 and 12 represents somewhat of a problem. Wants to get away there. Uh-oh, watch out,
Help.
watch out.
Oh, he brushed it. That helped.
I think about coming down table off the 15 now. You know, I think that
Could he reach it?
yeah, well, I think he can stretch and reach it, but the importance of getting on that 12 well is really, really big. I think he has a chance to do it now. You know, if he plays for the 9, he may find himself in a tough spot. I think he should come down table now for the 14. That's what he's done.
That's what he did. Watch out.
Well, he's got that kiss, as I said before, that 7 ball is positioned in the center of the table, you know, creating a lot of problems for him. Now he's falling underneath the 12. Now the cue ball is going to be tracking toward that side pocket here.
Right. He could scratch here.
The cue ball is going to be tracking toward that side. He may have to elevate here. This is going to be close to a scratch.
Good shot. Very good shot. That's a game winner, I believe.
Yeah, well, he's not out of the woods here. He's got a tough angle on the 9. The natural angle off the 9 sends him toward the 2. So he wants to put a little inside English, go in between the 7 and 5. Well, he's going to go 2 rails around between the 1 and 4.
Yeah, that's the shot. That's the shot.
He's got to go a little faster than that. I was following really on the 50-yard line there, Danny.
He did, but he's got a chance to have position. It isn't like he's shooting this for naught.
Yeah, he's going toward the 6 here with the cue ball.
Oh, he'll go on the inside of that.
Well, I wouldn't try to cheat the pocket. I just go ahead and try to make it. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever happens, happens. Nothing good happened for him, but he was a little ill-fated in that regard that he ended up back at the 6, because you really can't divide your concentration with the cue ball there when you have that difficult of a shot. You just got to hope that you get a decent roll.
I think he had to hit the cue ball lower, Billy, and he wouldn't have hit the 6. But anyway,
it's a tough shot.
He's jumping. Here comes the jump.
I don't think jump cues are allowed.
They're not.
I don't think jump cues are allowed, so therefore this is a foul.
They're not allowed. No jump cues, but Cosmo's supposed to call that.
Yes, he is.
But what happens if you let him go ahead and jump? Isn't it a foul?
I think it's a foul because he's supposed to be up with the rules, you know.
Yeah, I don't think anyone should have stopped him.
Pat, I thought you said jump cues were not allowed. Listen, I'm not on anyone's side here. I just thought that's the understanding that I have.
Well, doesn't he have to jump with his own cue?
You can jump with your own cue, but you can't jump with a jump cue.
No, well, he's got a jump cue right now.
Yeah, he's not allowed.
But I don't think they're supposed to stop him. Oh. He's going to go get his own cue now, his playing cue. But I don't think it was right to stop him. He's supposed to know the rules. Let him shoot it, and then it's a foul.
Well, you know, he did have some sort of a reasonable explanation why he went to get the jump cue, because Pat Fleming supposedly told him that the jump cues were allowed. So therefore, we would have had a pretty big argument there.
Yeah. He's dead. But yeah, just what we thought, Billy. We were notified that what we said, you can't use a jump cue. You have to jump with the cue you're playing with. But he made a mistake not getting position, so if he gets punished, it's too bad. I don't feel sorry.
Rodney actually had ball in hand, and he shot the 6. I would have shot the 7. And left the 6 there for my last ball. That's a much better ball than the 7. I'll come back and get the 7 now. Well,
Whatever way he does it, Billy, he's going to get out.
yeah, well, he figures to, but, you know. And Rodney has won 4 consecutive games. He was trailing 6-3 at one time. Now he's ahead 7-6. So he's won 4 consecutive games. Take a look at Deuel. Let's take a look at Deuel now. See what kind of a expression he has. He's not really happy here.
Mr. Morris
Got that
now leads the match.
dissatisfied look on all over his face. He's shaking his head now.
Yeah, even the back of his head showing that he's dissatisfied.
You're so stupid. Really. And
Look at his head.
And I really mean that.
He's not smiling, but the back of his head. Look at it.
Oh. I wasn't referring to the back of his head anyways. I was referring to his face.
Well, the back of the head is part of the face.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
I
it's
thought it
the
was the
back
back
part.
I thought it was the back of the head. Maybe you should go to that shrink.
No, he made some balls.
Yeah, he made 3 balls on the break. That means he's committed to one of the colors there. Let's take a look. I think it's the solids, and he doesn't have a shot other than the 1. But if he can put the 1 down, I think he's going to get out.
Yeah.
He's got to roll it in there.
See what kind of temperament he's got. Did that upset him? Yep.
No, he's
He
going to go
didn't
to
even
his
come
chair.
close.
Yeah, he's not really feeling really good right now.
Well, Morris caught a pretty good break. I mean, there's no problems here. Now there is. No,
You know,
he's okay. But what do you do with the 10?
You know, he's got to shoot the 11 now.
Yeah, you got to shoot
Got
the
to shoot the
11.
11. You know. You got to figure out a way to get on the other side of the table too. He could get on the 13 now by going 2 cushions around it. I wouldn't shoot the 10 next. I would shoot the 9-13. And if I went too far, I would shoot the 14. I go around the table right now for the 13. I think you should take a look at that. He's not doing it.
Well, he's got the right angle here to fall on the 14 or the 13.
Yeah, but the 13 is the ball you want to fall on. And now this
He
ball.
did.
Well, yes, if he's straight in on the 14, that's different because he doesn't have to deal with the 2. You know, now going from a 13 to the 8 may be a problem. But he has to shoot the 14 and stop there.
Oh, he missed it, Billy.
Whoa.
He didn't miss it.
He tried to cheat the pocket
He
to
almost missed it.
create an angle for the 13.
Well, I think he's running into the 2 now.
Yeah, I think he may brush the 2. If he brushes the 2, funny things can happen here. He could end up behind the 5.
Well, the 8 goes in the other corner. So if he brushes the 2 with English, he might go behind the 6. Oh, I don't know about this.
See, the reason he hit it softly is because if he hit it harder, you get more glance. So therefore, the the possibility of brushing the 2 is more likely with a harder speed. That's why he let up on the speed of the
So
shot.
what do you do
and
here?
He fell
You bank
short.
it or you cut it?
No, he's banking it cross corner.
He's going to try to bank it cross corner. I don't think he's going to make this. I'm right. He's hot.
He controlled his emotion. His emotions were controllable, unlike some people. I'm not implying anything. I'm just telling it like it is. That's it. You know, I mean, I wouldn't have been able to control it too well, you know.
I would.
Well, yeah, you would. Of course, that doesn't include you. We all know how well you control your emotions.
I do. You never saw me lose it in a game.
Never.
See, I'm smart enough to realize it doesn't help to rant and rave and throw things and
Eight ball, corner pocket.
Yeah, it's double sevens. All right. After 14 games, this match is tied up. 7 apiece.
Score is now tied at 7.
And that's
race
what.
to 5.
See what happened to Morris when I said that he should have went around and played for the 13 when he was. Well, I think it was shooting 9 or something. I think it was a 9.
I don't. Oh, he made 11.
Yeah, I thought that that would have been an easier path to get out. He made the 11, so he's forced to shoot the stripes.
Well, the 15's not sitting too good,
Nope.
and he already showed that he doesn't bank too well.
I don't think it's fair to say that. See, now the 14 and the 13 are good balls to fall on the 15. Now, he doesn't want to eliminate both of those balls. He's going to end up on the rail here, or close to it, you know. Now, he may try to fall on the 15, but the angle's too sharp. I don't think he can get back. You know, now he's going to...
I guess the 15 doesn't pass the 2 to the end rail, does it?
No, it does not. No, I think you got to shoot the 9 here. You got to shoot the 9 here. You know, he could shoot the 9 and fall on the 10 and swing 2 cushions maybe and fall on that 15. And if you don't get on the 15, you got the 13 in the side. Come down and that's not good. That's not good.
Not good at all.
Now he's got a real awkward angle here.
Oh, he's got a shot in the side. He might even go into the 15.
I think he's going to go long. I think he's going to end up 2 rails in front of the 15. He's playing for the. This is the shot I was talking about before, off the 9, swinging 2 cushions out of the corner, but he's got a little bit too much of a cut, I think, here. Let's see if he can get away from the 5. See, he couldn't get away from the 5. Had he had a little flatter angle on that shot, he could have got away from the 5, swung 2 cushions around, played the shade for the 15 in the opposite top corner. Deuel, what he could do right here, he could position the cue ball behind the 6 and play a safety right here. Open up that 6 right away. He's playing a safety like this. I like opening up the 6. What is he doing this for? I mean, what's he going to accomplish here?
I think he's going to try to open the 6 up.
And put him on the 2?
With the 7,
if the 7 goes by the 2, I understand that.
Yeah. He did that.
Yeah. In the meantime, he's lucky the 6 went in front of the 15.
There's a 7 and 3 go, and either one of those get to the 6. Good shot. That was a real good shot. He got a great result.
Yeah. Yeah, as a matter of fact, he opened up a little bit of a problem area there. Now he's really got some leverage here.
Shoot the 3 to 7, and then the 4, and open that pocket up with the 5 and 6.
I like shooting the 4 right now.
He doesn't have to.
Shoot the 4, go two cushions around the 15. You got you got a smorgasbord. It's really an easy shot. You got ball in hand. The speed's not going to be a problem.
I like this.
He's going to have to do it anyways.
I know, but he'll have less balls on the table now.
Yeah, but he'll have less balls to play position for, too.
Yeah, but he'll get position. He's got, the 6, the 5, and the 2 to fall on, Well, I don't know about this.
Well, he's going to have to shoot the 5 in the side or the 6 in the corner.
I don't know if it goes.
No, as you see, then this is totally wrong. Then
now he's got to shoot the 2.
Oh, the 1.
Oh, he's got an angle on the 1. It looks extreme.
The 1.
It looks extreme, but I guess he's all right.
You want to shoot the 2 now, anyways. You don't want to shoot the 2 last. I shoot the 2 now. No, you wanted to shoot the 2. It's not really perfect. He's going to have to cut the 5 to his left.
Yeah, he'll get close to the 8, though. Got to draw the ball off the side rail.
He's going to go forward here, though.
Okay, missed the 15. Go forward, yeah.
A little bit too hard. A little too hard.
Oh, he's okay.
Yeah, he's fine, but it's a little too hard.
You're right. I would like to have been better, but he's okay.
Anytime you have...
It's free anyway if he happens to miss it.
There's nothing free here.
Well, he didn't leave the 15.
Okay.
But he got out. He's at 8 now, and the way the game's been going, he's lucky he's at 8. Don't you agree,
No,
Billy?
I agree, absolutely, yeah.
Stretch your legs there.
Okay, now we're back to at the table with a lead of 8 games to 7. Nice break. Watch the 8. Watch the 8. Okay, it was going cross side. Kissed the cue ball. Had it not kissed the cue ball, it would have been very interesting. Deuel pocketed a two solids and a stripe, I believe. Or
Yeah, he made 3 balls.
yeah, I believe it was 2 solids. Not I believe it was 2 solids. So he's got to take solids here. The 2, the tough ball, the 10 ball blocks the pocket for the 2. And getting on the 7 is going to be difficult because of the position of the 2. Yeah, he can get on the 7 over there. And he's going to run into the 2. And it's a tough out here. Very tough out because of the position of the 2 and the 7.
Well, it depends where he gets on the 7, because the 2 goes in the side.
But I don't think he can get on the 7 to where he can drop on the 2 for the side. Very, because the 9 ball, is blocking that 7, and so therefore he needs that certain angle to do that. And it's very difficult for him to play for that angle because it's just too small of an angle. And if he ends up slightly under the 7, he wasn't running into the 2.
It's tricky anyway, but
yeah, very tricky.
There's possibilities where if you can get there with ball in hand, you can do it without ball in hand.
And to get to the 7 from either the 1 or the 6 is going to be difficult. He should play for the 2 in the upper right-hand corner, actually. If he can come down table some way and then end up behind the 7 and have a shot for the 2 in the upper right-hand corner, that would be the method he should choose. See, that's where he wants to be. See, he pointed his stick on the rail. If he ends up there, but ending up there is very difficult.
You have an extension. Automatic extension in place.
Well, he's got to shoot the 1 right now. He's trying to see where he wants to get on the 6.
It looks like he has the angle that's going to send him toward the in between the 2 and the 15 here. He's got to be really. He wants to fall field goal position and then cut the 7 in. Now he's going toward he's going to try to miss the 8. Wow, that was a great shot. That was a great shot.
He's got the 7 in the corner. With the right angle, I think the fall on the 2.
Yeah, that was a great shot, by the way. That was one of the better shots, or one of the best shots in this match right there.
Good shot.
Yeah, boy, that shot was super huge for him. He leads by a game 8-7, and this will put him on the hill if he's able to get out.
Oh, good shot.
Yeah, he's playing well. Actually, I didn't think he was going to play this well in the match, but he certainly surprised me. He's playing really well. Now he's on the hill, leading 9-7, meaning that Morris now has to win 3 consecutive games.
Tough to do.
Mr. Deuel now leads the match 9
Now,
games to
Deuel,
7.
if he's able to defeat Morris here, will have a record of 3 wins and a loss. So therefore, he's definitely going to be in the running for the finals if he can continue to win. But he has to win his remaining 2 matches. And tomorrow, Deuel is going to be playing Jason Shaw, and that's not going to be easy.
Not at all.
He'll be playing Jason Shaw at 7 o'clock. So that's going to be a very, very huge match if he can defeat Morris here. Tomorrow's schedule is that Jason Shaw plays Rodney at 12. And then in a very important match, Darren Appleton will be playing John Moore at 2:30, which he must win.
He made a stripe.
Then at 7 o'clock, in a real important match, providing Deuel beats Morris, he'll be playing Jason Shaw at 7 o'clock. Nicely struck there. And then a super big match at 9:30. If it falls right, Appleton and Van Boning play with one another. Because if Shaw beats Deuel, now that match between Appleton and Van Boning is very big at 9:30.
Well, look, he made a ball, but he doesn't have a good shot right now. Oh, he does, that pocket will take big angles with a little speed, too. I didn't think he could shoot it that hard.
You got to shoot the 9 here. I know that. I think you got to shoot. Well, if you got to shoot the 14 and come back for the 9.
Well, the 8 is tied up, but it goes in the side. Can he direct the cue ball to that point? He's going to have a chance to do it.
Well, he's either going to play position for the 8 in the side or try to go into the 3 here off the 11. One of the two.
Oh, I don't like hitting the ball.
Okay, now he's got a nice angle to play for the position because he's close to the 11 and he has the angle to go around the 2.
He got there. It's not a gimme, but he got there.
Yeah, it's a tough shot. But I'm certainly sure he's glad that he's got this shot to win the game. Nicely executed shot. That was a nice run out there. Okay, and particularly in the situation where you need to run out or you lose the match. So it's 9-8 with Deuel breaking. A lot of pressure on Deuel right here. I think there's more pressure on Deuel right now than there is on Morris because, if Deuel loses this game, then Morris is breaking on the hill. A lot of pressure on Deuel in this game right here. See, if Morris is able to get to the table, he'll be really elated. He'll say, wow, I got to the table, now I got a chance. And there won't be much pressure on Morris if he can get to the table. All the pressure will come down in the final game if it goes double hill. But there's a lot of pressure on Deuel right now because this is a must-win for him. Because he doesn't want to face Morris in a double hill game with Morris breaking the balls.
Oh, he got good results here.
Okay, he's going to have an opportunity to close it out. And he's got the solids. The 2-ball seems to be somewhat of a problem.
I think it passes up the far corner past the 9.
It may. He's taking a look at it now. It may. He's looking at it now. He's not really in love with it.
But it's the game winner, and it's the only chance to get to the 2.
He might try to, maybe, I don't know if he can try to get to it now. He could. No, he should try to get to it now then. Off the 5, Danny. I think he should try to get to it now off the 5. Because if he doesn't get it, he can always shoot the 1. I think he should take a look at it now.
I think the 1 rail angle off the 4 will be all right, too.
Yeah, but he has to get close to the 4 here. Well, he's trying to get to it now. I like your shot much better. I like the way you saw it off the 4 much better than what he did. Because he could have gotten closer to the 4.
Yeah, he got anxious. He didn't need to do it now because he could have got real good with the 4.
Yeah, I don't think he really thought that
through. This is missable.
Maybe he had more of a pocket than we would have thought. He wants to save the 4 for the key ball to fall on the 8. That's a guaranteed ball to fall on the 8, the 4. So maybe he had the entire pocket.
He's going to get to it. No, it doesn't look like any problem to do that. Just don't miss.
Looks like he's going to have to follow the 5 now. You know, I don't think he can afford to stop there. Looks like he's going to have to follow it to the end rail and back out again. Something he didn't want to do. He wanted to
He's
end up.
playing pretty well. I think he'll do this, Billy.
Nice.
He did.
Well, he's going to close it out in fashion, I'll tell you that. He'll be
He
able
played
to.
pretty well
He
here.
sure did. Going to get the extension, maybe?
No, he wanted to look at it again, Billy. Well, he did it, Billy. He did it.
Nicely executed, I'll tell you what.
He played a solid
Yeah, he
match
sure did. You know,
under the circumstances because
Even
he
that-
still has a chance to win.
yeah, but he has to beat Shaw tomorrow. See, now he's going to be playing Shaw tomorrow at 7 o'clock. If he can defeat Shaw, then he's going to go into the finals. I'm thinking that. So cool. So we're going to have some pretty good matches tomorrow. Jackson Shaw Morris at 12, Appleton Mora at 2:30. Then a big match at 7 o'clock between Deuel and Shaw, and another big match maybe between Appleton and Van Boning at 9:30. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Introducing Lucasi Hybrid, a whole new level of performance and technology. A cue with the revolutionary X-Shocks dampening system, eliminating vibration. G5 grip technology for enhanced traction and stability results in maximum cue control. Total sweet spot construction means unmatched power. And the Zero Flex Point ferrule provides dead-on accuracy, giving you the confidence you need in every shot. Lucasi Hybrid, the only cue that matters.